going on, YouTube? Taking a look at copper on a daily. Did what gold and silver did, so it's following along in lockstep and barrel. Silver closed below 14 on a weekly close, on a weekly candle below 14. That's bearish. Look forward to watching that come down. It's not good. I was hoping it would consolidate above 14. You never know what will happen, but this is a double top on the weekly. And it's hitting against resistance on these lines here. So it doesn't look good for silver. Gold actually closed up. But you can see on a weekly chart, gold is doing the same thing as silver, slamming against resistance and then backing off. So it closed below the resistance. So it doesn't bode well for gold, even though it closed up for the day. For the week, it doesn't look good. US dollar, I think it was down upwards of 50 cents today. Closed up 35 cents down. Here's the resistance or support, excuse me, on a weekly. So look at support about 95.5. These lines are pretty steep. Therefore, they hold a lot less support the steeper the line. And you can see on the Dow Jones and the S&P how these lines are pretty damn steep. S&P closed down 39, and this is a monthly, so it's just cruised to weekly. You can see how bad that candle is for the weekly. And I would look for support where this steep line is. Probably around 1950. So it's got another 50 points to go before it hits some kind of a support on the S&P. But that's an encompassing weekly candle and does not look good at all. Like I said, these support lines are very steep when it comes off these patterns, and there's not much support, but it could bounce a little bit around here. That's what I'm hoping. Sometimes it'll just crash right through it. So on the Dow, holy crap, closed down today. 310 points to sell off at the end of the day, it looks like. And same thing as S&P. This reverse head and shoulders has such a steep angle that this thing is just going to hit it and just break right through it. That's what happens when the right shoulder breaks on these reverse and head and shoulders top patterns. Last thing is copper, or excuse me, NASDAQ, and this thing same. It's funny how all these charts are looking the same. They're all derivatives of one another. So it's just a Ponzi derivative fractional banking scheme. None of it means anything. It's all paper. Just doesn't look good. If I had my money in the bank right now, I'd pull it out. Just horrible. On a monthly, on these bigger charts, let's just go to the S&P, go to a monthly. This will be falling. Another thing to think about is these things fall faster than they build. So looking for support about 1950. See if it'll hold. You never know what can happen. They can print a lot of money, hold this thing up forever, and then maybe ride this line But let's see what happens next week. They might raise interest rates, and if they do that, I would look for these patterns to break down. Initially, you take the top and you take the low and you multiply it 2.5 times. That's your measured move on these kind of patterns. So if you'd like to figure that out, 2.5 times the length, top to bottom. Let's just 1, 2.5. You're gonna have 1,200 on the S&P. That's quite a bit of a drop. It's not going to happen all at once, but it happens faster than it rose. So maybe in a year and a half, right around the presidential elections. So share, like, and tell me what's going on out there. Thanks for watching.